We fucking V. Motherfucking live.
Fuck.
Hand me that fucking water, bitch.
Which one?
Bitch, whatever water over there, nigga. I'm thirsty.
This one mine, nigga.
Bitch, you got the Modelo. You gotta give me the water.
You better find
Whole
you
ass
one.
nigga, or split that Modelo with a gangster.
You
Like the
popped
OGs
up.
did the 40s.
Like they did at the
It's
last
crazy,
supper,
man. New camera is lit.
New camera. And then we quit.
Sucks though, cause I can't even see myself like I was, so I gotta get my setup together.
Old ass bag of fries.
Hey, nigga. We in the session, nigga. It's your boy Lizzo. We back at it. Fucking with this nigga Leek, man.
Back at it again.
Back at it again with the bullshit. You feel me?
What's the word?
Shit, man. Bullin'. What you
Coolin',
on?
coolin'.
You know the vibes. We got the gelato. Broski hit me and said the Zaz is in.
Yeah. Birthday cake.
You feel
Wedding
me?
cake, not birthday cake. Whatever.
You got the wedding cake.
I got the wedding cake.
One of the faves. One of the faves.
Definitely.
How you been bumming, man?
Been booling.
Yeah.
Staying out the way.
What's the mode like these days?
Man. Honestly, this weather been a little humid, but
A little moist,
sticky, but
little moist.
you know
What I'm saying?
just getting through it.
Yeah, man, that's all.
Another day, another dollar.
Another dollar, no equal dollar. You feel me?
No equal dollar.
We in here, man.
What you been on?
I've been chilling, man. But honestly, I've been like, I'm not gonna stunt. I've been dumb fucking stressed, son. Dumb stressed. I mean, like that stress that hits the front of your forehead.
Mm-hmm. I had one of them type of headaches the other day.
Behind your eyes.
Yeah.
That type of stress, bro. I'm out here like a fucking chimney, man, every day trying to get through it. But I mean, I'm happy I'm alive. I'm in a good place.
Oh God.
Obviously, every day is a grind to keep getting better financially. So
Yeah.
but I'm really just I'm really at a point though, bro. I'm not gonna lie, where it's like I'm really ready to give everything up and just pursue shit that I want to do.
That you want to do.
You feel me? Instead of like doing shit that I have to do type shit. I feel like we get so stuck every day with like, you know, our everyday lives, either it's school, work, whatever the fuck it is, we have to do. And then, you know, we don't really take time to focus on ourselves.
What's important, yeah.
You feel me?
It really is a mindset, though. Like, I've been starting to realize that it's a mindset. Some people got it, some people don't. Like, sometimes, like, if you, I mean, one of my teachers used to say, like, if you wake up and you, like, stump your toe, like, what's your first reaction? You probably gonna be, like, pissed off. Like, oh, that shit hurt like a motherfucker. But if you wake up, like, I mean, how many people gonna wake up and be like, damn, I just bumped my toe, but shit, let's get it. Like, type shit. Like, you feel me? You goofy as hell, but that's kind of like, I mean, I get it, what he was saying. Like, then, like, it's, you know, if you wake up and like, man, shit, come on, let's get to it. I don't feel like doing that shit, but come on, like, it's hard though keeping that. It's really a journey day to day.
It is.
Like, every day be different as hell.
Every day, like I'm getting to that point in life where I'm realizing, like, all right, this shit, life is a fucking marathon, but this marathon moves at a very rapid pace.
As hell.
Dude, time. That saying, time waits for no one.
It really don't.
Fucking facts. Like,
It don't.
I'm only 22 years old, so I'm like, holy shit, dude, where the fuck did my teenage years go?
For real.
Where the fuck did my 21st birthday go? Like,
shit, what happened after high school? I don't even remember.
Like,
That shit was like a blur. Like, ping, like a NASCAR race, like that shit.
Graduating high school into real life was like some Back to the Future, like, time travel shit. Like, shit just flew. Literally,
Hell
bro.
yeah.
Like, crazy shit. I'm literally doing shit I see my parents do. And, like, my main thing is I don't want to get caught in, like, that everyday cycle.
No.
You know what I mean? Like how motherfuckers are just in that same constant mode. Wake up, coffee, work, home, boring as fuck.
No, that's not me.
Pajamas, 7 o'clock movie.
What?
Fuck
Hell yeah.
that.
Nah,
I'm
fuck
not-
that shit.
Like,
No.
that's not the wave for me right now.
Hell no. That and I don't know, working different jobs and working in different locations, you kind of realize like some people, like, they just put anybody in charge in some places. Like anybody could like be a fucking like boss and like tell motherfuckers what to do, but not everybody could be a leader. Like it takes a certain type of motherfucker to talk to motherfuckers the right type of way. So like I'm the type of motherfucker like I bring ideas to the establishment. So I mean, if I feel like what the hell you trying to bring like not really making sense and it's shown that shit ain't worked, like I feel like try something different. Like motherfuckers, that whole like, hey, I'm your GM or your boss. Like I'm telling you to do this, you should do that shit. Like nah, like hey, this kind of needs to be done. You didn't really do it right the first time, but you know I could help you like do this shit. Like you know, come on, like
yeah.
Or
But
whatever.
I'm at a point where it's like I've been working for motherfuckers for a long time. I feel like, you know. And what I do for a living, I'm high up, you know, I've gone through the motions and the ranks, but I'm at the point where I don't want to fucking work for anybody.
Hell no.
Not necessarily work for anybody, maybe it just has to be a better relationship of who I'm working for necessarily.
That shit's important.
But I just don't like having to answer to too many people.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
True,
like
yeah.
I like direction, I like guidance, I like structure. But when you have to answer to way too many people, man, that's when shit starts to get a little tricky. You know what I mean?
And
like
when they
shit starts to get
some
crazy.
of the shit is like what they saying. I don't want to say what they saying is different, but when it's supposed to be like a standard for like a certain company or some shit, and then you got your one boss telling you one thing, and then they got to answer to this person, they telling them something totally different. So it's like whatever the fuck they trying to figure out obviously ain't working, because like the same, like I ain't gonna say the same motherfuckers keep like on hiring and rehiring, but it's like you gotta kind of bring different motherfuckers into an establishment that's gonna mesh together.
Yeah.
Like yeah, you can't just hire anybody just because like, you know, they interview well. Like some people don't interview well but work good or whatever.
Yeah.
Like that might not make sense. But
I've run into that. You know, people who interview very, very well. And then don't do shit.
And don't do shit, you know.
And then you got some people who are shitty interviewers and turn out to be the best workhorses you got.
Exactly.
You know, it's kind of crazy. But that I think that all goes back to, you know, the upbringing, home training, education, those sort of things. But I mean, I've learned that none of that shit really matters. That's why I'm not opposed to college. Hear me out. I'm not opposed to college, but I am not the biggest fan of it either. I mean, the thing is that, and I saw this post the other day. There's people saying, there was a saying, you know, they'll give you, what was it, $200,000 worth of student loans, but they won't give you, at 18, they'll give you $200,000 worth of student loans, but they won't give you $20,000 for a business loan. And I'm like, damn, that shit makes total fucking sense.
Exactly.
Like they'll give you all this money and tell you to go to school just to get a degree, in which you're still gonna have to have a fucking fight for a job. I mean, I don't know where this false tale to people that, you know, when you graduate, there's a job lined up.
Hell
right away.
no.
I mean, like I've heard horror stories. People, you know, sitting on degrees. You know, hey, I'm looking for a job right now. You know, people graduated.
It's true, yeah, and they still be
still at the crib.
It's fucked up. They do try to tell you like, oh, hey, you have a more of a likely chance to get this job before that guy because you have
what
like.
I will say is that it can help you get to that money. You know, the bigger bulk of the money a little bit faster after your 4 years than not.
Yeah.
And that depends on your field. And you know, some fields, I believe some fields you probably will run into those situations. And if you're, you know, one of the top students in your university, like, I'm sure all those situations do happen. But for the general,
for most motherfuckers, yeah.
For most motherfuckers.
It's not, yeah.
It's not.
It's kind of pointless. I ain't gonna say it's pointless, but it's, I could have definitely had more classes telling me about how to manage like my finances and shit versus learning about fucking, I don't even know what's a pointless ass math thing that like you really didn't fucking need that. Like they tried to force you to take
fucking algebra.
I'm not like I mean most like shit like
Algebra,
basic math type shit. Yeah, but some of that shit, bro, like no, I would have rather learned how to balance a checkbook or type shit. Like some shit like that. Yeah, that shit's stupid as hell.
They should have taught, the importance, the basis of saving. I feel if they would have taught, people from the get-go the basis of how to save,
a
proper
fucking
saving,
credit score, teach motherfuckers what a credit score is,
how
to
operate credit, what fucks up your credit, what looks bad on your credit, what looks good, all that type of shit. That would save so many fucking people.
It really would.
From fucking their shit up when they start making some money. I've had my trial and error. And I feel like I'm literally almost at the point of figuring that shit out.
Figuring it out, cracking the code.
Cracking the fucking code, man.
Almost there, yeah.
Being young is hard, dude.
It's hard as shit, but I would rather go through the trial early because I really do feel like experience is better than what any advice that you could get from anyone. Like sometimes I feel like advice from people is pointless as fuck because like if you really gone through it, like that, it's I ain't gonna say it's a piece of cake, but I mean preparing it for the next time it might come around. That shit's important as hell. So going through that, I feel like is.
I see. Like when my decision, I went to over there school on a basketball scholarship, so it was a little different at the time when my reasoning to go to school. I was, he was playing ball, so it was kind of just like fuck it, go to class so we could hoop. But one of my main decisions was, I didn't, and I was good at school. Like, this. I was a straight A student my entire time being in school, whatever it may be. But my decision to really leave school, it came from my dad. I was having a talk with my dad, and I'm like, man, I don't feel like this place is right for me. I was all the way out in Utah. It was cool to be away from the crib and all that, away from Chicago. But, like, I was just like, man, I'm going through the same motions like I was in high school. Like it's really no challenges. Like I don't really feel like going to class. Like I could be making money. I know I can. My dad put this to me. He said, think about it from a person hiring. Think about it from their perspective. If you had two candidates, one with the resume of 10 years of experience in their field and the other with a degree with no experience in their field, who would you hire? If it came down to if they were split, good personalities, both fit the requirements, who would you hire? And he just basically put it to me that 9 times out of 10 the experience will probably outweigh that rookie, and so that's the route I decided to take, man. I decided to chuck it up and put my chin up. Get out here. I watched my grandfather and everybody in my family just kind of work very hard, and so I was blessed to have a family that was not
strong work
ethic. Got up every morning, go to work, did the late nights, made shit happen, the whole fucking nine. So, I think that definitely trickled into myself, my brothers, and so like I knew when it came down to being a young man and having to essentially grind.
You could handle it.
I could handle that shit, man. Fuck, I was a ball player my whole life.
Exactly.
That shit was a grind.
Because it takes a athlete's mentality, I feel, to get through life a little more easier. Like, I come from a similar household. Ever like my pops worked multiple jobs. Brother was getting to it early on in high school and shit. Yeah. So seeing that, I was definitely always intrigued with, man, you got to go get up and go get that shit because ain't nobody going.
Ain't nobody going.
It's not going. Ain't the lights not going to be cut on if ain't nothing getting paid towards it. So.
But you know what I'm starting to notice, and as I do more things in my business and do more interviewing and meeting more people. The people that are younger than us, but are coming into that step of getting out of high school.
Their drive is
so low.
Well, with some.
No, but most is so low. To actually be in the work field is what I'm saying. The work field. I don't see. I feel like a lot of people are trying to be a lot more entrepreneurial, do a lot more creatives, but the drive to be in the workforce
So
is very, very low. And it's a little concerning because it's almost like we're losing some of our core ethics that I do appreciate. As I did talk about not being stuck in a cycle, but
everyone wants it fast.
Yeah, that's
no
the
one
thing.
wants to actually work.
That's the thing. I think that's
No
what
one
it
wants
is.
to.
Everyone's that you said it, dude. Everybody's fucking trying to get it fucking fast. It don't happen like that. You gotta put some time in sometimes. You gotta lay a foundation. You gotta build that shit.
Exactly.
Now for some that shit does come fast. For the blessed, it does sometimes.
For some of them,
happen.
yeah.
The
And at some
talented,
point, what niggas don't realize, at some point, Uncle Sam is gonna come knocking.
Uncle Sam wants
He
the
gonna
racks.
come. You gonna have to have some type of legit currency at some point in your lifetime.
Uncle Sam wants
unless
those
you
racks.
could just fly under the radar your whole life. I don't know how
Not on
many niggas have done
Instagram
that.
holding the racks.
But
Not on Instagram holding the racks. Yeah, a lot of people don't even realize that. Like, y'all realize y'all on Instagram holding racks with no job? Y'all just think that don't. Y'all just think
real
that makes
niggas
sense.
pay taxes.
Y'all just, but like people think that shit just makes sense. You know,
I've never been down.
God
with that
forbid. I mean, you know, not everybody gonna get caught. Hell,
Yeah.
but man, I just can't get with it. I like to be a little under the radar. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
I don't like
Hell
everybody
yeah.
understanding where I'm getting the dough and how I'm
You
getting
ain't
the
gotta
dough.
know.
You know what I mean? Try to be a little bit out the way. A lot of these niggas is a little loud.
They don't have the discipline.
No discipline. It's not a lot of discipline. I mean, it's not everybody, like I said, but it's
Some
that's
yeah.
out here.
And you can see it. Like, you can know just off body language and approach. Like, you could just look at a nigga from afar. Like, yeah, he ain't getting it yet. But it's you can't really waste your time nowadays. Cause man, like you said earlier, like Father Time undefeated, and you know it's. But I just really but I really do commend the few people that do find a profession that they're good at, you know, whatever it is, if it be musically or artistically or shit, whatever. Motherfuckers that know how to sew real good, that shit cool too. Like, if you could find something that really, when you wake up, like, damn, I'm excited to kind of get to work. Like, I kind of want to get to work and get started on some shit. Like, that's kind of cool. So I feel like that's the key to life, and finding that shit. It's just hard.
That shit hard, man. I'm literally like at a point where I don't even know what the fuck I be wanting to do. Like, I don't even give a fuck if I got bread in my pocket and shit. It's kind of just like, what the fuck do I be, you know, after bullshitting so much, doing the parties, doing the just going outside, kicking it.
It gets, I ain't gonna say it gets boring, but
it's not boring. But now for me, it's more of I enjoy it every once in a while. Now I'm trying to feel like every day, how can I bring productivity to my fucking life? Like, every day has to be something productive, whether it's a great productive day at work, get off work. The minute I get off work, I have to be moving towards something productive. I mean, whether it's doing something for my lady, you know what I'm saying, a fucking walk with her.
There has to be balance.
There has to be
like you can't have a frustrating like day-to-day life and then go to work and be frustrated there. Like, I feel like that does not mix at all.
It's just more that I'm trying to make sure that now, especially while I'm young, and I have a chance to continue to capitalize on my life while I have great energy, great spirits, I want to just try to bring as much productivity, you know, just bring as much energy, put forth as much effort into everything I'm doing. Like, there's almost a day I just don't want to really nap the whole.
Can you put a price on that?
No. I mean, no matter how much, you know, I can make or get done, I'm going to continue to elevate that level of productivity. It's just the only way that I feel you can continue to be alive. I mean, I feel alive when I get shit done, or when I'm bringing things to the table, bringing new things to my life, you know, correcting, fixing, learning from mistakes. Like, every day I'm trying to look at it as, how can I get better than I was yesterday? How can I create a new headspace? How can I tap into a new piece of my brain, you know, some fuck shit. Like, I'm always just trying to, like, I don't know, think my way through new journeys, bro. Like, because this shit, like, life is short as fuck, and like, I'm honestly realizing, like, you really don't fucking know when you're gonna go, bro.
Nah,
like, shit is hot.
you feel me?
Shit is hot, bro. So it's just like, not even just like in that sense. It's just like so much shit is coming out where niggas is just like flying,
like it's so crazy. Like not trying to stay with a hot take or whatever, but like shit, when Nipsey passed, G, like shit, I'm pretty sure he woke up knowing he was gonna come back to the crib later on. G, like that shit's just like just shit like that. Like, man, like just shit. You could damn near not come back to the crib. Like, you even just like driving on the express. Like, if you just think like like not everyone can drive, but just even something small as that, like the one motherfucker could fuck it up for everybody, like at any time. Like, that shit's crazy. Like, yeah, son, that shit's crazy as fuck. So you really do gotta, not take it for granted. But shit, man.
And I just got my fucking whip back out of a 5-car fucking pileup. So when I got my shit back, I was just baby this, baby that. Like, I'm not even. Come on, nigga. You can't even sit on my seat, like, nigga. Because of one fucking person, son.
That shit.
Who couldn't fucking drive.
That shit's crazy to me.
Yeah, man. What do you think is like? What would you describe as happiness? Like, what's happiness to you? Type shit.
To me, honestly, really, I feel like it's really important to have a soulmate or whatever. Whether that be it doesn't even have to be like an actual like a physical sexual relationship with someone, but I do feel like a nice relationship with finding, if you could find a loved one, like someone to love, like I feel like that shit's big. So that definitely is an important key. And I just feel like for me, bro, just waking up and being able to say like, man, like I like doing what I do. Like, I could, like, you can, like the way you live in, you feel me, like that. And like, I feel like if your people good, like, I don't feel like a real nigga can really say he's done something in life and like like your OG or like your pops, like, if you don't got no good relationship with them and you can do something about it. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's different if, it was on the other foot, but if you can do something about that, I feel like making sure your shit tight, that's the key to happiness for me. I feel
like, man, no pun intended, but the whole pursuit to happiness shit is like a real fucking thing for me right now. Like, I mentioned I'm stressed because I'm really trying to find, a core inner, like, sense of happiness. And I think that shit, in my opinion, is just peace of mind, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like my job, my purpose and shit of, like, like when it comes down to what I'm supposed to do every day and, like, propelling in, like, society and shit, that part's okay. Like, I did what I had to do in my company. I got all my people around me some bread. Everybody's up now, and it's like, but fuck, I want that peace of mind, bro. Like, I want it to be to a point where when I wake up, I have the most minimum amount of negatives possible, like, in my life. Like, where there's literally nothing that can tick me off. Like, once I get to that point, and I feel like what the fuck am I, like, why do I need to be mad at that? Why do I need to be upset? Like, when I get to be like that, I feel like I'll be truly happy, bro. Like, I think that peace of mind, being able to think freely, being able to figure out what your purpose in life is. I guess if there is a purpose for your life, if you figure out what your purpose is, or you feel like you're comfortable with what you feel is your purpose in life, then fuck, dude, I think I'd be, like, dumb happy. Like, I really feel like, I want to figure out what my purpose in life is. Maybe you don't feel like what your purpose in life is until your fucking life's over. But if I can figure out the purpose of my life right now, and I can find a sense of peace, in my mind, dude, fuck everything else.
Fuck
I'm
everything
happy.
else for real. Like
Bitch.
I ain't gonna lie. I used to like I still do got a little piece of my heart for like wanting to buy shit and be caught up on the shit. But then I'd be like, dude, what the fuck? Like I got this shit and I'll be sitting in my car like, damn, ain't no fucking. I'm gonna go to a fucking party. I'm gonna take a picture in this. I'm gonna wanna post it.
And
I'm
then
gonna
you can't
fake
wear that
take
shit
it off
again.
if I don't get a certain amount of likes, and I'm gonna be like, okay, what the fuck was that for? Like
That's
that
why,
shit really didn't
me,
really
like,
make
that's
me
why
happy.
me and the social media, it just, I don't click with the social
You
media.
gotta take your shit away. You gotta be away from it for a little bit
just
and
a
really
little bit.
like what the fuck, dude? That shit don't even make sense. Like,
we gotta, man. I really need to take a look at myself and learn to appreciate the shit around me more. Appreciate the good fucking vibes I am receiving. And man, like,
when were you most happy?
Fuck, dude.
Like childhood type shit. Like if you gotta go back that far, like that shit. Like I feel like most of us gotta go back.
All right,
that
I'm
far.
not that fucking old, but if I could try to recall like the most happiest time in my life, bro, where I was just like pure fucking happy, like suck my cock happy. It probably had to be. I don't even want to say like basketball days because that shit wasn't all that happy. There was a point in time
sometimes if you
like,
had a certain coach,
dude, there was times where I was like ready to quit and kill myself.
Man,
no, it probably had to be like around like 7th grade, dude. Not gonna lie, I was pretty fucking happy. Well, no, because the home was kind of fucked up.
Yeah.
And that shit was really fucked up. But like other shit was pretty cool. You know what I'm saying? Or probably like kindergarten. Kindergarten was dope. I had all my homies on the same block. Like shout out BJ, that's the gang. Still gang. 20 year, damn near going on, something like that. But all the homies was on the same block. We was going crazy, being bad as fuck. You know what I'm saying? Kids every day in the summer, it's like 12 o'clock. We outside. We on the BJ crib. BJ was sliding. Like, like those was the waves. Kindergarten came around. You was around some hoes and shit. You know what I'm saying? Everybody tried to get the cutest girl in class type shit. You feel me? It was that type shit. Walking home from school, finally
shit
on my
wasn't
own.
complicated.
Like, like you know how OG was. We was like 7. Nigga, y'all old as hell. We was washing dishes and washing clothes at 6 on bros.
Niggas had coloring books. Damn, I used to be happy as hell.
Going crazy. Go to the candy store. You know how it go.
Post up at the candy store.
Yup. So that was probably like the happiest time, just being a badass kid on the block, like same block every day. You know what I'm saying? Like on the block every day, bro. Like riding your bike, you go to somebody else's block, like literally got beef trying to fight somebody from another block, just because like that block was like foreign.
Oh God,
you feel me? Like you ain't go over there. You know what I'm saying? Being bad as hell.
Bad
just
as hell. You
that
knew
was
where
free.
not to go with.
That was free time.
That was free time.
When would you say was probably just your happiest? I damn near can recall your happiest.
I would damn near probably say. I would probably say like around like middle school, bro. Like me and my homie, we just used to ride the bikes and
be
just
like 6th, 7th grade.
What, bro? Motherfuckers
was playing
was just
ball.
You feel me? Shit wasn't complicated. You just hooped, came home, chilled. You knew where everybody was by who bikes was outside, who crib. You feel me? All you had to do was just roll up with your bike or whatever. Like niggas used to play. What was that game? Niggas used to play in between the games and shit. What was that? Early. They used to be like early man, some shit.
Early man.
Somebody
bro.
just throw the ball in that. What? They used to be the shit.
You talking about Killer Man?
Killer Man. Oh God, that was my shit, boy.
The niggas that don't know what that game is, basically, you feel me? You get like. Shit, a squad of people.
At least 10 niggas.
Like 10 niggas versus 10 niggas. And it's basically a punt return, the whole game type shit. But whoever got the ball gets tackled. So like, it's some
You
mayhem
gotta go through
type
everybody.
shit. Like it's just mayhem. No equipment.
What? No pads. Nothing.
Straight niggas just don't tackle on the concrete. You feel me? Concrete
That was the only rule.
Was the end zone down there. You feel me? You get a big enough field, shit. You make your cones or whatever. You get some objects. Motherfuckers grab shoes. Cause you get some fast motherfuckers that take their shoes off and be like, "Gee, I'm finna burn y'all ass." You feel me? You always get. It's always that one nigga in the hood that's dumb fast.
Bro, I kid you not, bro. We had this one nigga named Cavassier. We used to call him Vasi. Fastest nigga I ever seen in my life, like baby ass Devin Hester.
Nah, man, my little nigga Chiba, man, he ended up winning state and shit, like, bro.
What?
Like, hoodest nigga I know, bro.
For real.
Was always up on niggas. I mean, used to race niggas for fun, talking about hit, like, hey, I give you hit, like little ass kids, bro, like young.
What?
Grown motherfuckers. I swear to God, I seen it with my eyes, bro. Like 7, 8 years old will race teenagers, bro. Give niggas head starts. I'm talking about dumb fast, like
what?
Get out that jam fast,
that
boy.
Shit crazy.
That boy is a fast motherfucker. Hey. That's every hood got that. But see, that's the crazy thing. Like, that's what crazy was about sports. Is like, when I went to college, I started realizing niggas is so built different, bro. Like, some niggas is just born with that shit. Yeah. Like, it ain't for everybody, but some niggas is just born with that shit. And you got to think about how many niggas you got to go through to get to the leagues, to get to the D1s, to get to the top.
It's really
recruits.
A small percentage.
Man, it gets small percentage. Motherfucker, it gets small. And then you got the dogs that's just in the gym every day. The fortunates that got the trainers.
It's only what, like maybe 9 true superstars, elite superstars in the league, if that.
Hell no, I'm gonna say it's some demons, because you gotta look at you gotta think about it from niggas when they was like, even when they was young. Niggas was superstars during their time. Like Lance Stevenson, for instance, during his era of like high school, like nobody could fuck with him.
No, he was definitely up there.
Type shit. You feel me? Mike Beasley. Nobody could fuck with them type
D-Rose,
shit.
no,
but you gotta realize, like, everybody in the league came from eras before, like, or years and shit before them, and they just never went anywhere because they're in the league.
Yeah.
So they run into these crazy motherfuckers that's like even better and been playing even better. So like it get tougher and tougher.
It get tough as hell. Especially like motherfuckers make jokes about Kendrick Perkins and shit. They don't even know Kendrick Perkins was a McDonald's All-American with LeBron.
Kendrick Perkins used to actually go brazy in high school.
Exactly. Folks was cold in high school.
But he was big as fuck.
Just big.
Dunking niggas, doing his dumb ass, all that shit, bro. Like, yeah, man, niggas gotta do their history. Especially hoopers and hoop fans and shit like that.
I'm not gonna lie. It is some nigga. Steven Jackson was pissed because he be like, he gets mad like me. Like when Stephen A and Max not on First Take, they'll throw niggas like Damon Jones and like Ryan Hollins on there and shit. Yeah. I be like mad as hell, like, cause they be saying some wild ass shit.
Well,
like,
they know what they
that
be
don't
talking
make
about,
sense
though. Sometimes. Like I saw Ryan Hollins talking. He know what he talking about. I could tell because he been in the league. And he spitting that shit.
But gee, sometimes he just be saying anything. Even like Max will catch his ass and be like, but you was watching it from the bench though. Like he throwing shots. That's funny, bro.
Hey, I gotta say this too before we get the fuck out of here. I know I was like probably earlier. I was damn near baking your ass for listening to a nigga named Leek. I'm damn near listening to
I told y'all niggas what y'all
every day.
Tweaking.
Shout out to Gang for putting me on.
I don't be saying nothing though, but niggas need to start giving me my credit. I
gave you a credit,
had a tweet not too long ago. Well, yeah, it was a minute ago, but I heard this song called Pressure. It was with Dirk. And some nigga named Lil Uzi was on there. I was like, what the fuck? Who the fuck is this nigga? And I started listening to him. Like his old shit, like before Love Is Rage. Like I had a tweet. I'm like, Uzi gonna be next up. I put y'all niggas on the thug too. Remember?
You put me on. Definitely put you on the thug. No, you put me on some exclusive thug.
Exactly, nigga.
You didn't put me on the thug. My older brother put me on the thug.
Y'all was on that mainstream thug.
I know who put me on. My older brother put me on the thug. You put me on some exclusive ass thug. And then that was right before that 100% Thug tape dropped, and then shit went crazy. Like, so I give cause real life nigga, and then the internet had put us on the Thug because that Vine shit was playing that stoner song.
Yeah,
every
that was slapping.
Way.
And I ain't gonna lie, when Nicki hopped on Danny Glover, that shit was decent.
Yeah, that Danny Glover follow up was a hit, and then he did a song with Tyga too, right? That was like the main shit that wasn't like stupid, but then like he was putting us on like all the old Thug, you know, like shit like Iowa and
that shit was slapped.
You know, and what was that? Some Drip Set, like shit niggas wasn't listening to.
Yeah, that
like,
shit went crazy. Oh shit,
it was just songs that niggas wasn't listening to, and then like all
Keed is decent though, but I ain't gonna lie, I can only hear maybe like 2 or 3 songs straight, and then I got
Keed low key he a little too slimy. I feel like
too slimy,
he a little too like.
He had to put a little bit more bass in that shit.
A little bit, like Gunna get slimy and then he bring his way. So do Thug. Yeah. I just feel like this nigga is a real life snake. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's a fucking reptile.
I get what you mean.
And that's why I be just like, damn. I guess he just super slimy. How they say they, you know what I mean? Nah, bro, go crazy. Yeah, bro, I like this nigga. And then Maxo just dropped a fucking album.
Yes,
some fucking,
that shit's been slapping.
I'm glad Maxo dropped that shit, bro. I needed some shit. He had the right timing for that shit. Shout out to Maxo Cream because he just spazzed for that shit, bro. That Brandon Banks album.
Yeah.
Man, that shit hit me the right way, pause. And I just saw that Glock and Dolph dropped some shit.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Yeah, that's decent.
But I don't know how hard it came because the first 2 songs I was just like,
it's hard. I ain't no pause. It's hard.
Okay,
that shit.
I gotta check that joint out because Memphis been coming fucking stupid. Yeah, they been.
Bro,
Chopper got 10 million in 1 week.
I was riding home last night. I'm like, between Gotti, Youngster, Glock, Dolph, Money. Who else you just said?
And Elite Chopper. He just did 10 million in
like
one,
what? Between them 5?
YouTube,
between the 5 of them? And like, shit, you can't forget 3 6 Mafia,
Block
Juicy,
Boy.
What? Block Boy, bro, they got a strong 7 or 8 niggas coming.
Memphis is going stupid.
Memphis going stupid.
Yeah, Memphis is going dumb. Who else going dumb right now, bro? Well, obviously Atlanta, bro.
Yeah, always Atlanta, yeah.
And that young homie, but Chicago ain't even got no heat right now except for Polo G.
I mean, him. Cal shit was decent.
Cowboy coming hard a little bit.
Yeah, his shit coming hard.
He growing. I like how
he had some nice features too.
Yeah, he got that. He just got that new money bag feature too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's got some nice features. They fucking with 147. So
they fucking with him, yeah.
Hopefully that nigga can keep going up. I love seeing the niggas from the Chicago like going up, man.
Oh God, always.
That'd be the best shit.
That do be the best shit.
Seeing niggas just get out the hood, get on like.
Chance just dropped his shit. It was
I gotta dial into it.
I was a little disappointed.
Were you?
Gonna lie. Yeah, I'm not gonna flex.
I haven't dialed into it too heavy. I gotta get.
Yeah, a lot of people was disappointed by it.
Really? He must be on some new sound shit.
Was
it too long of a fucking wait?
I'm not gonna. It was partially that, and some of the songs it's too many minutes that go by before it really start to like you like alright, but
is it slow?
Yeah, it's gonna grow hella slow. Like it's not because it's too. I'm not gonna say it's too happy, too like positive church choiry type.
Is it churchy?
It's hella like not really churchy.
Gossipy?
Nah, it's hella just
what's it?
It's hella like just happy little positive. It's hella.
I mean,
like,
well, that's Chance. Nigga.
That's what I'm saying. But it's not. Negative. But you know, in like Coloring Book, he like had some of that shit. But then he like had some bars for your ass.
Yeah.
Though. Like he had some shit.
Is he like?
It's
singy?
A little singy, yeah. Like he got In Vogue on one of the songs, like if you remember the group, yeah. So it's kind of it's gonna grow a little slow.
No,
look, I'll describe it to you like this. I saw a post earlier. They had 10-day acid rap, Coloring Book, the other shit. But look, they had the pictures chopped up, like they had the albums on top, and then there was a body of a goat, right? Mm-hmm. So it had the back starting from like 10-Day Acid Rap, and then it got to like the actual head of the goat, and they had the new album. And it was like a scribbled sketch drawing from like a 2-year-old.
Oh wow. That shit sucks though. I did not hear one song from the Chance.
Yeah, he got it's one song. It sound like Playboy Cardi on there, like in the background, because on it doesn't tell you who's featured on it. Yeah, so you just gotta have that ear and shit. Whatever, but it's kind of like that. It's like a couple sneaky.
Cardi, I saw a little article from XSL. Cardi's gonna drop a no feature album.
I hope so. He been having some shit on SoundCloud that's been going crazy.
I told my homie, Pat, who was here with us once. I told him he was gonna do that. He said this shit's gonna be like a 10-minute album. He said every song's gonna be like
all of his hard shit, like 2 minutes, like one. Like he said 1 minute. It's just
gonna be like 1 minute and 50 seconds each song. I'm like, hell nah.
That shit gonna be funny.
Because I'm like, well, yeah, I mean, but Cardi go crazy stuff.
Hey, look, Cardi go stupid crazy. I will say this: Jaden Smith's new shit slaps.
Do not come to me. I gotta hear that shit though.
That shit slap. I'm not gonna lie.
Because motherfuckers low key been saying his shit go crazy.
His shit go crazy.
This is the like 7th time I probably heard this.
Nah, I ain't gonna hold you. His shit slap.
His shit slap.
Mm-hmm. His shit better than Chance shit.
I'm ready for the back end on the 2019 side. Like I know somebody coming out.
So yeah, somebody. I know it. I mean, Big Sean dropped, but I mean, a lot of us not really checking for Sean. Like, I ain't gonna lie, yeah.
Sean gotta come. Oh.
He in a different space right now. He just broke up with Janae Aiko, so he on some weird shit or whatever. Like some of the shit, it sound good riding with your lady type
These
shit.
These niggas gotta stop dating celebrities, bro.
Yeah, they gotta stop, man. Just get you a regular. Regular girl that loves you.
A regular number one with cheese.
You feel me? Just cheese.
Regular.
Niggas be tweaking. Who else need to come? Free Flacco. He definitely need to come with some shit.
Free fucking Flacco. Because when he come back, I know he dropping it.
When he come back to America, it's over for y'all niggas. He gonna drop some swaggy ass shit.
Other shit. Hey man, Sweden, y'all on some other shit. Why is y'all on some bullshit? Shit. Free the gang. Y'all seen the man say he don't want no smoke. He obviously was trying to respect y'all and y'all people.
Folks is following.
Now they got this man on the trial. It's all some other shit, man. Free Flacco on that note, man. We fucking out. Yeah. Man, free fucking Flacco, man. Free the gang. Free all the guys. You already know it's the session, man. Shout out Leek, man, coming through.
Shout out gang.
Gang, man.